everybody.
Welcome in.
Hello.
Welcome in, and thanks everybody for coming in. Let me just go through the chat real quick, and we'll go on and start after that. We've got Latoya Williams in here. Welcome in. Embarkation Nation, welcome in. We've got Danny D. Welcome in, Danny D. We've got Bama Nola in the house. Hello, Bama.
Hello.
And we got Klock Family Adventures in the house.
Klock.
And we got Uncle Dave in the house. Hello.
Hello.
And we got our guest, Tinkerbell, traveling with Tinkerbell. So welcome
Hello,
in.
everybody.
We got Baron in the house. Hello, welcome in. Scott McNeil, welcome in. We've got Jen Rhodes, welcome in.
Hi.
Scratch and Pete, welcome in.
Hello.
And let's see, everybody's saying hi, and we are at the bottom. So let me go on and start with what we are going to be doing today. So we have invited Tinkerbell in, traveling with Tinkerbell. We have linked her link to the top of everyone's chat. So whoever channel you're in, you can get her channel at the top. And what we're going to do is we're just going to ask her some questions. And after each question, we'll go on and open up the chat. So after each, we'll visit the chat again, go back to the chat. And anybody has questions, we'll go on and answer them. So let's start off first by talking about each of our channels, Klock, Jennifer, and me. So Klock, why don't you start talking about your channel?
Well, my channel is on travel, like a lot of are, and I do cruises, theme parks, and Las Vegas mainly, and then whatever travel we do here and there. But that's the gist of it. Mostly cruises nowadays.
And Jennifer?
Our channel is about our family adventures with our daughter. She's 3. And like Clocks, it's mostly about our travel. So cruising, our adventures to like maybe Boston or Disney World, Vegas. And we also like to throw in some, local things such as like going to SeaWorld or, weekend festivals and stuff. But mostly we've been doing cruising too. That's what we like.
Okay, and then our channel is all about fun. We go to theme parks, we do cooking stuff, we do traveling, we do cruises, we do anything that's fun is what we are themed towards. So the goal tonight is we're going to get to learn Tinkerbell, traveling with Tinkerbell's channel. We're going to ask her some questions, and anyone in the chat, if you in the future want to come up, anyone under 1,000 subscribers is who we are going to bring up. So either email Klock or Embarkation Nation or me, and we'll be able to get you scheduled for one of our next episodes. And we'll be doing this once a month. So let me just jump over to the chat. A few more people came in. We have House of X. Welcome in. We have Controversial Cruising. Welcome in. And let's see. Okay, we are back down to the bottom. So we're going to go on and start asking Tinkerbell some questions. And then after each question, we'll hop back over the chat in case you guys have questions to ask as well. So, Klock, you want to start?
Yes. Question 1. Please tell us about your channel.
Well, my channel revolves in anything that has to do with travel. I'm a travel agent, and I went on this journey like 2 years ago. I've been doing the travel agent for 2 years now. So I decided, if I'm traveling all over the world, might as well just do the vlogs and put them out there, help other people, kind of see all the different destinations and things like that. The channel is going to mainly be centered in anything to do with travel, cruises, airports, information as to what's new out there with cruising and any travel form, any specials that we might be running, anything that has to do with travel. That's what's going to be on this channel.
That's really cool.
Okay.
So I know you said that.
Help cater. Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So it's going to help cater to the travel agent side of your business, as well as what everybody likes to do for their traveling needs.
Right. So let's say if somebody's interested in a specific port, and we've been there, then we'll have blogs that they can see. Like right now, we just finished all of our Wonder of the Seas vlogs. We're starting Carnival Celebration is what we've been doing. I think it's like a 6-vlog series. And in between then, if there's any specials like with Celebrity, right now has that they're going to the new port of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So things like that is going to be coming up on the channel. We're also going to have live streams on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. every Tuesday. So that on that specific live stream, what we're going to talk is anything to do with travel, any questions people might have, and things like that.
Okay.
That's really neat. I know I was watching your celebration video earlier today or yesterday, and then what was really cool about that video is that you were showing, like there was, I guess, like some fighter jets, just kind of practicing out there, and that was really neat. So I know you mentioned that you started your channel with, because of travel and being a travel agent, but what made you want to create your channel, and how long have you had it?
I've had the channel since May 2nd of this year.
Okay.
And what made me create the channel was I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of content creators, like other cruise content creators. And weirdly so, being a travel agent, I've been following them for like maybe some of them 2-3 years, maybe more. And it inspired me to do my own. And sometimes when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's easy to do. You just go ahead and grab a camera and start filming and all of that. But it kind of also brings my family together. Why? Because I do all the vlogs. I do all the video on the vlogs, and then I gave it to my son. My son edits all the vlogs. And then I have my 14-year-old daughter that she does all of my shorts. So it's kind of brings like the family together, and because they do travel with me. So I figure if everybody could put a little bit of a piece together, as a family, because at the end of the day, this is, everything I do for my family. So bringing them along, I think is an amazing journey to bring the family together, and they can see that, all of the hard work that I have put out there, and they could be a part of that.
That's so smart to have your kids involved, because I think, like the younger generation, they have such an eye for what's trending. Honestly, they start a lot of the trends. That's smart.
Yeah. If you were to look at my page, one of the shorts my daughter did, I think 2 days ago, I think hit almost 3,000 views.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't even do that.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So, and she's going to be 15. So because she's on TikTok and I've been seeing all her stuff. And I asked her, I said, would you mind doing that for the channel? So she's like, no, I'll do it. And she's been, that's whenever you see a short, that's her doing them.
That's so cool.
Yep.
And I'll have to check yours out, because I'm going on the celebration in October, and I have not really researched much about it. So I need to go look at your videos over there.
Yeah, the new one that we just added is Embarkation Day, as we came in. And then it was some fire jets. Something was going on in Miami on that day. It was just strange and weird, because I've never seen. And I know a lot of the vlog part, when I did it, towards the end, the video came out so bad because of the wind. There was an area where there was a lot of like fighter jets and stuff, like almost hitting the water of the South Beach, and they were just there, like laying on top of everybody. And I was like trying to tell everybody, have you ever seen? So I don't know what happened on that day, but they were all over the place, and it was kind of like cool to see, but I kind of like, okay, what's going on at the same time?
So did you, just a quick question, kind of off topic. Did you drive down from here that day or did you go the night before? Because I'm trying to figure out.
I drove on that day.
Okay. I'm trying to get a feel what I should do because I've
Yeah,
never
it's
left out of
like,
Miami.
It's like about a 3-hour, 45-minute drive from my house. And
Okay.
I usually, when I drive, I park at the terminal. I'm going back in October because I'm going on the Horizon, but I'm leaving the day before.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because we're leaving. We're going on the celebration out of there in October, and then November we're going on Celebrity out of there. And I've never left out of Miami, so this is going to be twice in less than a month apart of going to Miami. I'm like, we should just stay down there.
When in October are you going to be going?
October 22nd, I think, is when we
Oh,
leave.
we're going to miss each other. I'm going on the 28th.
Yeah, we'll just be getting back.
Yeah.
Well, no, we get back the 29th or whatever it is. But yeah, we will
Right.
miss each other. All right. So, what is your favorite video that you have done so far on your channel?
So far, I'm going to say, as of whatever, what I have up there, I'm going to say the Wonder of the Seas ship tour. That was a lot of fun. It took me, I would say, like the whole week to film everything. And it was a lot of fun, but it also was a little bit sad at the same time because when we got on Wonder back in March 26th, I think it was that we got on Wonder, my father-in-law had passed away 2 days later. And it took a lot to like, because it was my first vlog series. It took a lot, trying to get everything together and stuff. So you that's why when you see that series of that ship tour, it cuts a lot of different, because I had to kind of like bring the days that I was able to do the ship tour together. But it's like I miss a lot of great places that Wonder has. But it was one of my favorite ones to do.
I haven't been on Wonder yet, but I know Klock has. He loved it.
Yeah, I've been on it twice. This past one I went in April this year, and I did a ship tour, but I have not put it out yet. It's a lot of videos that I have to put together, so it's going to take me a little time to put that one together.
The ship is huge.
Yeah,
I want to go on it because I want to try the mason jar. Everything I've seen about the mason jar looks like the drinks, everything. And I'm like, I want to try that place. But all right, before we move on to the next question, I'm just going to hop back over to the chat so we don't get too far behind in the chat. But also, anyone in the chat, if you came in later than when we first started, we have all pinned Tinkerbell's link to the top of all of our chats. So make sure you check out her channel. And also make sure you're sharing out your channel in each of our chats. We have the Nightbot. So mine's #defun. Klock is #Klock. And Embarkation Nation is #Nation. So make sure you're dropping your channels and sharing yourself out. So we have Will G that has come in. Welcome in, Will G.
welcome in.
We've got I am Betty J Gathers has come in. Good morning, Betty. Or good morning, good afternoon, Betty. Scrolling back down here. We've got Canadian Family Life has come in. Hello. And people are saying hello to each other. Controversial Cruising has come in as well. Hello, Controversial Cruising. Warmstrong Adventures has come in. Welcome in.
Hello.
That's how I do my shorts from TikTok. Yeah. I've ventured out to TikTok, but I have not learned how to post anything to TikTok.
I do it a little bit, but not as much as I should.
Yeah, I've never been to TikTok.
That's where Andrew lives. He loves TikTok.
Mike, you are there with those watch hours for sure.
Yep.
Get those videos out there now. Yeah. All right. I think we're down to the bottom of the chat, so we can go on to our next question.
So you answered part of it. As far as you said, you do lives, and you do them on Tuesday nights. What was the time?
7 p.m.
And what do you use as far as your streaming goes? Do you use StreamYard, or do you just use YouTube?
Right now I'm using StreamYard, but I possibly gonna be doing either or depending on how I get it done at the time.
Gotcha.
So for lives, so I started probably like a month after I started like really getting serious about TikTok, and I'm still behind in watch hours. So the sooner you start doing lives, the better off you're going to be. So
I have to
my
second
suggestion would be start now.
Right.
As soon as possible. And I do lives twice a week, and I'm still behind in hours. So
Oh wow.
but you might post a lot more content. I don't post a lot of content. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, I post maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks. So you might post a lot more than I do. So you'll get watch hours from those, but definitely keep up with the lives. That's all my suggestion.
I'm right now posting every Thursday. I'm going to do a live every Tuesday. And then I do shorts every day.
That's good.
It's good.
It's a good schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very good.
I wish we would have been that organized starting out. We were just kind of like, hey, let's start a YouTube channel. Sounds great, Andrew, let's do it. And then it was like, 3-month gaps and randomness. Yeah. I love that you have a plan.
Because after you're at your calendar date of 365 days, they start taking watch hours from you.
Right.
So right now, that's where I'm at, is that fight battle of gain, lose.
Right.
So
same with us. So you'll see a lot of me and Andrew. Just be prepared. So I know you just talked about your posting schedule. So do you have any premieres coming up that you maybe want to highlight? And then this is like a 2-part question, or I guess a 3-part. We in our community, in our cruising community, in a community, I guess we have like a raid parade and Saturday stroll, and things like that where people go and they go and watch your videos. Have you thought about joining that to promote your videos a little more?
I don't have any premieres as of right now.
Okay.
I have heard about the raid parade through Eddie Lugo Studios. I have heard, and I've seen you guys on doing it during your time. Yeah, I would like to join, because I think it's always good to open up to all the communities out there and try to help each other out. I think that's a really, I have embraced the family of YouTube, very, very nice, because it's like, when you think that you're out there by yourself, then you find great friends, and those friends, connect you with other amazing people. And then it makes your life a little bit easier. And then when you have questions and you have everybody like you guys supporting each other, I think that's what makes the communities even more amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think, coming together as a community is one of the best things that I have learned through YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I do see a couple of questions here.
Yeah, I'm just going to hop over there, but I just had one thing to note too. When you're going to Tinkerbell's channel from our channel, make sure you're actually watching a video so that subscription clicks, because if you don't watch a video, she might lose that sub tomorrow. So make sure you are watching something in full when you're subscribing over there, or any of our channels. So just make sure that you're going back and watching something. That's what I wanted to say. But let me hop over to the chat. Betty saying, don't burn yourself out. Take your first year, talk about first year burnout sometimes.
It happens.
Yeah, there's times that I wanted to throw in the towel, but I just kept going. Sometimes when you're doing so many lives, like right now, just to get the hours, like you have to step back. Like today, I realized, God, I've been like nonstop. Like tomorrow, I'm off of YouTube for the day. I'm gonna go to the beach and just forget about YouTube. But so that's. I mean, have you guys had any burnout? Or I mean, that's couple times I've like been just doing lives, and I've just kind of had to take a step back for a little bit. But that's my only burnout, really. What about you guys?
I have. Well, Andrew and I both have. Andrew actually, if you watch our earlier videos, Andrew actually, I wasn't really involved at all with the channel. I it was his thing, and I like fully supported it. But he was starting to get like frustrated and burnt out. So I was trying to help him more and more. And then it turned into me editing more videos, and then it turned into me being on lives, and now you see both of us probably equally, maybe me a little more. So I sometimes feel burnt out when I see all the stuff around my house I've got to do, and then work and our child and family life, and then it's like, but we need our watch hours. And then like this week I've been on every day, and I'm like, it's a lot of YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've kind of divided it up too. Danny does all the editing, and I do the front end stuff. So we've kind of got that up. Because if I had to do the editing, it would not be pretty. Anyhow, go on, Klock.
I have to do everything. But as far as the editing, sometimes I get burnt out on that. I have to stop and walk away, or just say, okay, I'll do this next week or something, and I'll put out a short or something like that, because I shoot a bunch of shorts out and get them scheduled for a week, like one every day for a week, and then I'll go back to the editing of the main films later on, because it just takes me a while sometimes.
Well, when it comes to me, I've been doing the travel part as a travel agent 7 days a week, nonstop, 365 days.
And that's a lot of work.
It used to be from 8 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night, and now I'm doing it from 8 to 8. I've never felt like being burnt out, and I think it's because I truly love what I do. I love, my job, and people that have actually, my clients that have worked with me can probably tell. Like, I'm on call Saturdays and Sundays, like from the office, like I'm on call this weekend. And even though I go out to to the grocery shop and do all my personal stuff, my tablet is with me 24 around the clock. I just stop somewhere and pull the tablet out and I'm working. But it also helps that my kids are involved. My husband is very supportive. And so everybody has like a little piece of it. So it makes it feel like kind of like you're busy, but kind of like you're doing your thing. And we go to Disney just like regular family, we travel. I have not felt, at least that way yet.
Yeah. And I'm getting into the travel agent stuff as well right now. So I'm going through the different classes from the different cruise lines, and then I'm working the regular job as well. So it's
Right.
taxing a little bit, but
yeah,
it's
a lot of
worth
fun. It's a lot of fun once you start, and because every day you learn something new. But once you start your travel agent part and you're doing YouTube at the same time and you combine them together, trust me, the end result is going to be amazing. It's because my thing to do is my goal with the channel is to eventually do group cruises so that we can truly travel with Tinkerbell. That is the end goal. And eventually that's where I will be one day.
I love that.
And you might have already answered this. How long have you been doing travel agent stuff?
2 years.
Okay. That's cool.
I saw Dave had a question.
Okay, I'm going to hop back over here. We've got Rayleigh Creative Travel has joined us. Hello,
Hey,
welcome
Blaine.
in.
Hello, Blaine.
Uncle Dave, question. So with people watching the live, do all of you get the credit, or is it just the channel you've clicked on? It's just the channel you have clicked on. They will get the credit for it. So if you want to click everybody on, you can, but just make sure that they're, you don't want it to echo, right? So you want to keep everybody low except for one of them, but you have to have the sound on. It can't be muted. And then everybody would get credit, but it's whoever's channels that you're actually in with the sound on is getting the credit, not every single person on the panel. I had the pleasure to meet Tinkerbell at the LLL meetup. Danny D, you can contact GGM Creates Tinkerbell if you want to join. And that's
That's
join
for the parade and Saturday stroll.
Okay.
And Betty is reminding everyone to do a thumbs up. So everybody do a thumbs up. And whoever's channel you're in, you could drop your link in there and share it out. We all have links with Nightbot. Trish the Natural, welcome in. So we got Rayleigh saying hi to everybody. Betty saying hi to everybody. Bone Tired Travels, welcome in.
Hey, Denise.
Hello.
Betty says, yes, going on 2 years now, and I feel I finally get it and do not tire myself out. You can also do much networking. Networking is good. Do not forget about your own channel, which she's right.
That's good advice.
Hey, Leonard Family Fun, welcome in.
Hey, Tanisha.
Hello, Tanisha.
And Rambo Pootree is in the house. Hello, hello. And just getting down, it looks like, to the bottom.
And speaking to, we kind of talked about burning out. I want to also stress to any of you new channels that there's more fun days with YouTube than there is burnout days. Please do not feel discouraged. And also know that we've all been there. I mean, if you ask, I look up to channels like Armstrong Adventure, I'm sure some of the big guys, EECC and, Ocean Travel, these were some of the channels that we started watching, when we first started our YouTube career. And I just want to say that, I'm sure they've all felt it too. I know actually Bill and I've had those talks. And so, just know that when you are frustrated or maybe that video doesn't have the perfect sound quality or man, I didn't get that angle I thought I did, whatever it is. Just know that we've all been there and that, it's okay. It's going to be okay, because I guarantee you there are more fun days with YouTube if you really kind of get to meet people and learn people. But also too, like the thing I love the most about it is that when I look back at those videos 18 months ago and I see Chloe, for instance, and how little she was, I don't think about how frustrated I was with the editing or the sound or that we didn't know how to use our camera correctly and whatever. I look at like that memory. And I look at that journey we went on and then sharing our experience. So I just want to make sure that even though we're talking about some frustrations, that we also say that there are many good days on YouTube too. I just wanted to stress that.
Yep.
So we've got Ocean to Ocean. Bruce has come in. Hello, hello.
Speaking of Bruce.
And Traveling Czech has come in. Welcome. And the Scrow's Nest has joined us. Hello and welcome in. And then it looks like people are dropping their links in everybody's channel. Thank you so much.
I saw Traveling
Fools.
Hey, Traveling Fools.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Traveling Fools. Welcome in. Okay. So the next question we have is, how many subscribers and watch hours do you have?
I checked before this live and I was at 170. Watch hours, I think I'm a little bit close to 200. And what was the other thing?
Subscribers, you already told us.
Yeah, the subscribers about 170, and the watch hours about almost close to 200. I think we might be at 200 or a little bit more than that. I didn't check that part.
So then I'm guessing because you've been on YouTube for a little bit, you know about the different tiers of monetization and hours and all of that, and how you lose hours and stuff. Yeah. That's all I have. Are you ready, Klock, for your next? Oh wait, it looks like somebody else joined us here. Hold on. Jen Rhodes, welcome in. And okay, we're down to the bottom. I'm just trying to stay on top of the chat too. Go on.
So next question. Have you set any monthly goals for your channel?
Not yet. Not yet. So far, I believe that we've only been like, because I started the channel up in May 2nd, but I started actually putting my vlogs and really like YouTubing June 22nd. And a lot of people don't know I had a journey. I had a three-year journey, and it started on June 22nd of 2020. And I could probably talk a little bit about it. It's always a good thing, you know. Back in June of 2022 of 2020 is when I started having chronic anxiety attacks. They just came out of nowhere. And it's been a 3-year journey through therapy and all of that other stuff. And when I started doing my channel, it was getting closer to that date. And I don't know, something in me just say, you know what, let's start it off on that day. Let's make it like a celebration kind of thing. So that's the reason why I opened it on May 2nd, but I started June 22nd. So it's a little bit of a gap, but I decided to do it on my 3rd-year anniversary as a celebration to me for going through that journey and being able to today, you know, go feel my normal self again.
Okay.
I love that story.
Yeah. Inspiring.
Yeah.
Somebody else just joined real quick. Ashley Ratliff has come in. Welcome, Ashley.
Hi,
Welcome
Ashley.
Welcome in.
in. Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Oh, that's me. I'm just thinking about her story. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking about your journey and like how incredible that is. Like, we all go through times, that we're not ourselves. And then to celebrate that's just amazing. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So I just kind of wanted to know a little bit about I know you said your son does the editing, but do you know what he uses to create your videos, or like what software he may be using?
We use the DaVinci Resolve software editing.
Okay.
And then for music, I purchased a yearly subscription through, oh my God, what is the music that I use? And I forgot there's a music subscription that you purchase that you can use all of the music and have copyrights to it. So I forgot the name of it by the top of my head right now.
Maybe chat can help us out. I know they help me sometimes.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
If anybody in the chat knows, drop it.
Blank too.
Yeah,
I think,
I've heard of it.
I think Betty has something like that, but I don't know what it's called.
On Deck with CB. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, welcome in.
Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sounds. That's the one. Thank you.
Yeah, always comes through to save us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Traveling Fools.
That's cool. We haven't used Epidemic Sound or anything like that. We just kind of still use the YouTube music and whatever Power Director gives us. But I need to look at that.
So some people may not realize this, but I used iMovie, and I was using the sound from there, and I've actually gotten hit with a couple of not strikes, but
Claims.
So I ended up having to change my music on a couple of them. One I won, and then one I didn't. So I just said, well, I'm gonna stop using the iMovie music because it's more of a pain than it's worth having to deal with it.
Right.
The good thing about the Epidemic Sound is that you have up to, I think, 3 subscription, like 3 YouTube channels, 3 Instagram, 3 Facebook, and stuff like that you can put all your channels on there. And as long as you registered on the app, when you purchase it, you're able to use it, and you can use all the music. I've never had a situation. That was one of my things to do when I started the YouTube channel. I put in a couple of good amount of money into the channel.
Yeah.
So what happens if you don't continue your subscription and you have that music on some of your videos? Then what happens?
Nothing, because it's a video that has been already it's already published. and
Mhm.
as long as it was published during the time that you had the subscription, you're okay.
Mhm.
It's after the fact, if you let go of the subscription and you still use it, then you'll have a problem.
That's a good question because I was wondering the same thing. That's
Yeah.
good to know.
I'm writing down the name of it because
Yeah, because it knows when you started and when you ended your subscription.
Right.
okay. Yeah,
I
I was
think
just
it's
wondering if you had videos on there. All of a sudden, are you gonna get all these copyright strikes
yeah,
if you
I
don't
think it was
renew
like
it?
I believe it's like 200 and something to get it for the whole year.
Okay.
That's about what StreamYard is, right?
Yeah.
25 a month. Might be more than.
I think I paid yesterday, what, 240 for StreamYard for a whole year?
Yeah, 240.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We just started paying for it this past month, so we're still kind of learning the newer. I guess not newer, but our added features.
So, have you ever been on a cruise? Which you have. What is your favorite cruise line, and why is it your favorite cruise line?
Well, I've been on a
Fun
total
question.
of I've been on a total of 48 cruises. I've been on Carnival, New Regent, Holland, Celebrity. Let me see. Celebrity, Holland, Carnival, Royal Caribbean. I have not been on Virgin Voyage. I don't really have like a favorite one, but if we needed to put a favorite, I would go with Celebrity Cruises.
Ooh.
Ooh, why? I want to know because I'm going on Celebrity. Why?
Why
Why was that?
Celebrity? It's just because it's amazing. A Celebrity Cruises is really nice. I think Celebrity is when you want to kind of like go on that vacation and you just want to relax and
Mhm.
kind of enjoy and just sit back and take it all in. And they treat you completely different than your normal regular Royal, Carnival, New Regent. It's a different. It's like a higher scale of cruising. And Holland is really good as well. I liked Holland America. I've been on Royal. My main that I have been that I've done my most of my cruises have been on Carnival.
Mhm.
I've been on the Celebration, the Mardi Gras, the Breeze. Let me see, Magic, Ecstasy, Paradise. Oh my God, which other ones? Dream. When it comes to Holland America, on the Rotterdam and NCL, I've been on the Prima. And for Celebrity, I've been on the Apex, and in about 5 months, I'm going to be on the Beyond. And end of November of this year, I'm going to be on the brand new Celebrity Ascent.
That's awesome.
So I'm looking
That
forward to
is
that.
awesome. And it's
I
funny
would-
that you say that because one of my friends was Royal, all Royal. That's all he would do is Royal. And he just went on his first Celebrity cruise and he said the same thing. It's a totally different vibe. It's a totally different, they treat you so differently and
Mhm.
the casino's different. He said
Yeah.
everything about it was just they lay towels on the chairs for you and everything. So nobody's out there like being
Right.
towel, whatever. They already have towels out there for you. He's like, it's a totally different. So I'm
The
excited to
food,
try it.
even the food is different. The buffet, the way it's like you can literally on Celebrity, you can have dinner and on the buffet area and you go to your main dining room and it's kind of like the same level of food. It's like there's no difference, and that's one of the things I love about Celebrity. And the fact that when you go on like on the Apex, the Edge, and the Beyond and the brand new Ascent, they have the 4 themed dining rooms that you can just go from one to the other. You don't have to go every day to the same one. You can jump around. So I think that's a really good idea that they did when it came to those Celebrity cruise lines.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
We were ported next to the Beyond. I was when I was on Wonder. They were in St. Thomas with us as well as one of the other ports, and that's a pretty ship. I did
It's beautiful,
filmed a little bit.
especially Eden. Eden is beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to hop over to the chat again. So it looks like we have some questions. We got, when is a good time to post shorts? Does anybody know that? From my experience, Danny D, lately when I have posted shorts at 8 o'clock in the morning, they don't even start trending till 2 o'clock. So to me, the earlier you trend, the earlier you post, the earlier it's going to trend, because it's been a 5 or 6 hour hold for me. But anybody else?
So actually, I posted a short today at noon, and it started hitting at noon a little tiny bit, but then it went all the way till, I mean, it's still hitting, but it went till 4 o'clock. And normally a lot of times when it hits, it only hits for like an hour, and then it just fizzles off. But I got about 1,900 views on it, so
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. I usually post at 8 p.m. at night.
Okay. And are you seeing the same trend with like
I do. I guess the only reason why I do at 8 o'clock at night, because I thought that it was like everybody's kind of like out and about on their phone, because it's like end of the day and maybe it goes around,
Mhm.
because I have gotten hits from all over the world, and it does very well from 8. I started noticing more like around 10, like 2 hours later. And then in the morning when I get up and I check it, that's when you can see the count like really high up there.
right?
So
So
maybe I'll start next week doing some at night and see what happens. Because I've been doing them in the morning, because religiously between 2 and 3 is when I start seeing the highest peak on them. But go on, Jennifer.
I was gonna say we post it all random. It's more like, hey Andrew, did you post a short? Oh yeah, I'll do that real quick. But we have also noticed in the evenings, because he sometimes when he's at work, if we post in the evenings, those seem to get more views.
Mhm.
Sometimes
Oh.
it'll take off right away, but we also notice that sometimes it's a few hours later.
Right.
But a lot of times it's just random for us. But I see
See,
traveling. Go ahead.
I was normally doing 5 p.m. And months ago at 5 p.m. it was hitting every day pretty good. This time I went a month at posting it at 5 p.m. and I really didn't have any take off, so I wanted to change up the time. So I would say with shorts, you may want to just experiment with and kind of post out there throughout the day, different times, and see what actually hits better for your audience.
Correct. Traveling Fools said they have the best luck posting shorts at around 8 p.m. Eastern as well.
Okay, maybe I'll try that tomorrow then. Bone Tired Travelers, we just signed up for StreamYard. Gonna work on learning it this week.
If you need somebody to practice with, let us know.
Yeah. Cruising on the high seas. Good day, y'all. 2 months, 29 days, 22 hours till it's cruise day, or 89 days till I fly.
Exciting.
And that's for the booze cruise.
Awesome.
Tinkerbell, I'd like the SeaWorld short. Was Gerald the sea lion?
Yes, it was. If you ever go to SeaWorld Orlando, it's so weird. I called them Gerald because of the movie Gerald. I think it was what movie was that? The one with oh my God, I forgot where Gerald comes from. I'm not like a Disney like that. Oh my God, the Nemo, is it Nemo? Where Gerald comes out? I don't know what movie, but he is out there. This little sea lion is out there. And if you have sardines, because you buy these little sardine packs to throw them out, he is there. He's just waving his little, it is the cutest thing. I don't know if he was trained that way or he's just trained himself. I don't know, but he's the only one that does that. So it was weird because I went to that side and I started, and he was just waving and I'm like, oh, hi, Gerald. so I video that, and that short, I videoed it when my 14-year-old was about 7. So it's been a long time, and I found it, and I'm like, I'm gonna use this. This is really cute.
That is super cool.
Yeah. back over to the chat, we've got Scott McNeil. I'm channel hopping. Well, thank you so much. You're spreading the watch hours. Very nice. Thank you so much. Traveling Fools, we have the best luck posting shorts around 8 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Everybody's saying 8 p.m. So I think I need to.
I'm gonna try too.
And welcome in, Mr. Bronx Longstick. Welcome in.
Yeah, we might want to take that one down.
And so next question. Klock.
Is it on me?
Yes.
Are you on any other social media?
Yes, I have Facebook and Instagram. And both the Facebook and the Instagram are all Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Now, my personal Facebook is just Tinkerbell. But everything that has to do with the business is under Traveling with Tinkerbell. So you will find me there.
And so do you have that in your community or your About Us tab on your YouTube page?
So no, I have not added that yet.
Okay. And does anybody in the chat have any questions for Tinkerbell? Make sure you add them. And again, if you want to check out her channel, the link is posted on all of our channels.
I have one. I have one that was not officially asked. So when I saw Traveling with Tinkerbell, I thought of Disney cruises. And so I was just wondering how you came up with the name Tinkerbell, or if it's like if there's a story behind it.
Well, I love the fairy Tinkerbell from Disney. She's been one of my favorites for many, many years. The reason why I go to Disney is just to see her fly, to be honest with you. That's what makes my magical day.
And if she's not flying, the fireworks.
If she's not flying, my day was not met. I can guarantee you that one. And there has been times where I've been at Disney because I'm a Disney pass holder. There has been time when I've been at Disney and it's raining and she's not going to fly. And I tell my husband, it was a horrible day for me today, because that's what makes my thing, just to see her fly. And I can see her millions of times and I feel the same excitement just to see her. And when I used to have my regular job, I have all my desk was decked out Tinkerbell. I collect so much stuff, and you're going to start seeing it once, because I'm going to get ready to post all my collection on my backdrop for my live show. And I'm getting all that stuff ready. So I have a lot of collection of Tinkerbell, nice, from Disney and all that stuff. So at my job, they started calling me Tinker. My license tag, if you see me out one day in Florida and you see Tinker, that will be me. That's my tag. And I just love it. And people started calling me Tinkerbell. And the rest is kind of like history. It's been like that for like over 15 years. And when I went into this industry, since I'm a travel agent, I said, why not Traveling with Tinkerbell?
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because all of us are Disney, Disney people. I know Destination Fun, I think you're a season pass holder as well, right? Mm-hmm. And then I know, we've all talked about going. So I think it's really neat. I know that it's very magical when she flies across, and I started crying when I was like, she flew. Andrew's like, we're here for Chloe. Why are you crying?
It's a feeling. It's a feeling that you get when you're. And I remember when they changed. I don't know if you remember when they went from the parade to the spectacular event that they have now. My daughter, that she used to work at Disney, said, "Mom, she is no longer flying." I about lost it. I'm like, what are you saying? So she goes, I'm just going to take you so you can see for yourself. And, as you're seeing the spectacular event, I don't see her fly. And then all of a sudden, at one point, I started crying because I'm like, why did you do that to me? And that made my night. Like every time I go over there and I see her, it's just like if you're a little kid again. Like, that's the thing that I like to do when I go to Disney. And I have actually visited her with Tinkerbell. When she has her own area. So I go visit with her, and one of the managers that he used to manage my daughter when she used to work as a cast member there, knows that I love Tinkerbell. So he used to always give me special passes to just go see her and meet with her. And when I went to get married with my son, with my husband back in the time, I decided to ask for my bridesmaids through Tinkerbell. So I messaged him. He prepared everything. So I had like a solid 30 minutes on this room, decked out, everything Tinkerbell, and I brought in my boxes and we took pictures there of asking my girls to be my bridesmaid for my wedding.
I
So
love that. I love that. Disney has I know that we're all mostly about cruising, but Disney does have a way of making you just feel special, whether it's, that special character or emotion or something. I don't think I've ever shared this on the channel, but like when Chloe was having a really bad day, a cast member gave her a little gift, and it was the little ratatouille that sits on your shoulder, and like her day was instantly better. And it's just like that's the Disney magic. I know not everybody's a Disney fan, and that's
right.
okay. But I just was wondering, because when I saw your name, I was like, oh, it's probably about Disney cruises, and so that's really cool. I love that story.
Yeah, I've been on the fantasy.
I love Disney.
Yeah, I've been on the Disney Fantasy. It's an amazing cruise line. And Tinkerbell was there, so I have a couple of pictures with her. Aww. Wherever I can, I just take pictures.
I agree.
So KL Daly has joined us. Welcome in.
Hey, Cal.
Welcome in. Yep. Hey, Cal. So is there anything else you want to share with us before the show is over, Tinkerbell?
Well, just I'm hoping that everybody here can visit my page, see my journey, and be a part of that. I know we're going to do great things, and be part of everybody in the community. Share the wealth, share the spread the love, and you make amazing journeys and you find amazing people. And hopefully one day we all get to meet together and have a great time. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. I do know. Yeah, and I do know that Eddie Lugo is doing a group cruise out of the Tampa, which I know you're in that area. So even if you can't make the cruise, we could all get together and do kind of like a meetup before everybody leaves on the cruise. That would be awesome, and everybody can meet you.
Yeah, I booked on that cruise, so hopefully everything goes good. I should be there.
Yeah, good. So we did have some other people that have joined. So we already said hello to KL. We got Alice Lugo has joined us.
Hey, Alice.
Welcome in, Alice. Uncle Dave has already subscribed. Just make sure, Uncle Dave, you are going back and watching a video so it sticks. Because we know how sometimes it doesn't stick if you don't watch something. Right. And so Alice is saying hello to everyone. And I think we're at the end of the chat, guys. Exciting. So now I'm very excited because I want to go watch your celebration videos, since I'm about to go on the celebration, so I can learn about that. And we'll look for your next videos coming out after the celebration. So, and it sounds like, guys, we're about to get a thunderstorm here, so I hope I don't lose power because it's starting to.
I'm in the same situation. It's storming here pretty good.
Oh no.
I know. You're muted, Jennifer.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was like, it's just hot here. So
So it looks like Z has joined us. Welcome in, Z.
Hi, Z. How are you doing?
Hello.
And everyone, if you want to go to each channel and share your channel out, I left each person's name on the screen. So if you want to go do that and drop your links and share out to help grow the community, that would be awesome. And Tinkerbell's link is joined at the top. And then Klock, for the new people that have joined, do you want to talk about future upcoming episodes and how they can join?
Yes. So if you're less than 1,000 subscribers and you'd like to come on here and do what Tinkerbell just did, talk about your channel, discuss it with us, let people ask questions, and spread the wealth. I will drop my email address in the chat. Just send me an email and say you'd like to be on a future show, and we'll get you signed up.
Oh, you're muted, Tinkerbell.
Yeah. No, I was talking to my husband real quick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have a troll in my chat.
Yeah, I see him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was in mine, and then I think he bounced over to yours. Is what happened.
And I was going to say this
Um,
too. That happens.
Mhm.
Please don't let that discourage you. If you're a new YouTuber, we all experience trolls.
I know.
Well, she's a moderator, so she knows.
You're a mod. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important to have moderators because you never know when you're going to have people like this and somebody can just jump in and get him out. So maybe he's leaving. So Jennifer or Mike, do you have anything else you want to add before we let Tinkerbell go? Because it looks like we're right at our hour, and I see our next guest is in the basement.
I was just going to say it's so good to get to meet you and see your channel and if you ever need anything, I'm from Embarkation Nation. And you just let me know. We would love to help you out if you have any questions.
All right. Thank you so much. Definitely. I will reach out. Maybe we can meet and stuff like that. We have a good time.
Yes. I love that.
If you'd like to do a live or something, let me know.
Okay. Definitely.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Tinkerbell,
Well, thank
and
you for
everyone.
having
Make
me.
sure you go join her channel and watch a video. And her link is at the top of everyone's channel. And then in just a few minutes, we'll go on and put our next guest's link at the top. But Tinkerbell, you can go on and drop if you want, and we're gonna bring in. You can stay on too. You're more than welcome.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
I'm going to go on, unless you guys want to take a quick second. I can go on and bring, it looks like Leonard Family Fun is in the basement.
Dropping her link now.
And I've removed the one out of my channel. Let me see if I can take Tinkerbell off, because I know he was in her. If I click remove, it doesn't cut the whole stream, does it? To move her out? I click remove.
If you take her name off the top there,
it
has
says
all her
you are
different
live,
things.
remove or view on YouTube. I want to remove, right?
As long as you're only clicking on her link, then you should be fine.
Okay. Hope I don't lose you guys. Ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah, traveling with Tinkerbell. A post was created on YouTube for this. Your guest Tinkerbell will need to delete it on YouTube. Okay, so remove.
I'm